Promote your brand here at Viral Hip Hop News. Email me, samant@vhiphopnews.com. No, wait, let's go.
Appreciate you sharing that. I want to transition a little bit into hip hop because we obviously we run various hip hop platforms, but what we like to do is we like to take the genre and the culture of hip hop and immediately put it right into the culture of who we are, because hip hop is who we are. It's a huge staple and a huge part of who we are as a culture. And we obviously see where hip hop is today, and there's a lot of layers that we would like to go through in this conversation of hip hop. But what I would like to know initially is, what was your introduction to hip hop, and how did you feel about it? How did the community feel about it when it was first introduced?
Well, I'm born into hip hop. When we came up, that's all we listened to. At that time, as a 8, 9-year-old, it was Run DMC, it was LL Cool J, who was writing Run DMC's raps at 13 years of age. I didn't know that. But that's kind of the way we came up. We came up on the Ghetto Boys. We came up on Too Short, and we came up on the Spice Ones, etc. We came up on the Public Enemies, and as time went on, I noticed that music or hip hop had gone from just being rapping about music itself to actually putting social commentary, rapping about the resurrection of us as a people, mentally and spiritually and financially, and clapping back on the enemy that had messed us all up. So when I first came in the nation, at that time, Black consciousness was the dominant theme of hip hop. Of course, the gatekeepers of the industry, the big owners of the record labels, they could not allow the number one most listened to form of music have lyrics that were revolutionary and liberation lyrics and revolutionary rap that was shaping and molding young Black soldiers to not kill each other, but be an army to stand up against their oppressor. So it went gangster rap before I got out of my teenage years. And now I don't know what the hell you'll call this right now.
Right.
But this is, unfortunately, this is the most disrespectful form of music that I've ever heard in my life. Every song, bragging about being a dope fiend, bragging about taking somebody's girl, bragging about how you'll kill and who you'll kill, how many people you'll kill. So, hip hop has been hijacked. It's a beautiful stallion that, if written properly, can shape and mold our people. The minister said this. He said, music is the universal language of a people. And he said this. He said, one good rap song is more effective than 1,000 of my speeches. Think about that. 1,000 3-hour speeches by the minister can be trumped, according to him, by one 3-minute good rap song. That's how do we? Music is the best teacher on the planet.
Yes, sir.
Most effective of all forms of teaching is through music. How do we learn our ABCs?
Song.
It was a song. So, we have to take it back. We have to get it back since it's ours. We have to take it back, and we have to start controlling the narrative. There is no such thing as gangster music. There is no such thing as ratchet music. There is no such thing as drill music. Music is the sounds that come in the background. You can have ratchet lyrics. You can have drill lyrics. You can have gangster lyrics. But music, everything that they play in music really is a duplicate or a replica of the master musician, God himself. The beat of a drum matches the heartbeat that God created. The horns that you hear, you can find birds that sound just like the saxophone, the clarinet, and the flute. The sounds that you make, even the the small cymbal sounds that you hear in music, there's insects that make that sound and made it first. Even if you listen to a large body of people cheering, it sounds just like the roar of the tide coming in from the ocean. So God himself is the musician. We just need liberation lyrics and revolutionary rap to be put over top of this music so that we can take it back and allow it to be the best and most effective teacher for good. That's my experience with it then and now. And I still listen to what music that's not perfect, but at the same time I'm trying to make sure that whatever goes into my eye, my ear, or my mouth is food for my purpose for living. And a lot of that which is on the market today would not feed my purpose. It actually would be sound pollution that could corrupt my purpose. This music today, unfortunately, has become toxic, and it needs to be detoxified and returned back to our narrative that liberates our people like it used to be whenever we was first singing what they call Negro spirituals, which were slave revolt songs in coded language. We got to get back to that.
Right. Now,